Welcome back. What can I interest you on this fine day? But of course, here's what we have on hand. Happy trails, partner!
Welcome back. What can I get you? I got all the stuff you need to survive in this frozen shitterland. Welcome back. What can I get? I got all the stuff you need to...
Hi again. How can I help you? If it's broken, I can probably fix it. For a small fee, of course.
Good to see you again. Is there something I can do for you? Farewell, my friend.
Welcome, young blood. I can offer you a variety of weaponry and ammunition. It's all been squared away, unfunked and polished like trophies by the mechanics. Take a look. Put a few in some wasteland assholes for me, new blood.
Fuck the Legion.
I wonder who the mayor really is.
So this is Junk Flea, eh? Looks pretty cool. Do you think I could find some cool old world trinkets around here? We totally need to check it out. Arissa and Sarah snuck down here once. They recommend the gun shop, but avoid getting medical supplies. Those aren't exactly kept sterile. Arissa got a stim pack that created serious bathroom issues. Actually, it might have been the food here. Let's just say it's all a risk.
What do you need? Sure, here's what I've got. Later.
Sir. See ya.
What are you after now? This is what I got. Bye. What are you after now? This is what I got. Bye.
Hiya. You're something, all right. I don't know. But if you promise to replace them if you find more, maybe. Hiya. Take care.
You came back like you promised. I'm so happy.
I heard intern John got yelled at again. I wonder what he did this time.
Surprised to see you down here in the gutter. Though, I can't say I mind the company. First name's Sarah, last name's Rosin. You want to talk, or are you just sightseeing? Me and Tuner spend most of our time keeping the base's radios in working order. It's not the most glamorous job, or the most rewarding, but someone has to do it. He's smart. And I'm not too proud to admit that he's smarter than me. He's hurting, though. Bad. If he doesn't get help soon, he might snap. I grew up not too far from the capital. Mom was a rancher, and Dad was a politician. They spent a lot of time apart, but that never seemed to matter to them. I wanted to work the fields like my mom. But my parents didn't want me wasting my life in the dirt, so I joined the OSI. The Office of Science and Industry, the R&D division of the Republic. We're on the cutting edge, or we would be if the followers and Brotherhood hadn't already dulled said edge. The only reason the OSI exists is because NCR won't play nice with the followers anymore. We may have more funding, but we're still playing catch up, and that's just sad. The same reason NCR does anything? To show off how big their dick is. The followers didn't like how the Republic was expanding, since they were trampling over people. Instead of finding a way to smooth things over, the Senate kicked out the followers and formed the OSI. We've been paying for it ever since. I left because of Thomas Hildern. He kept taking all the credit for my work, and I was just one of the people he stole from. When I was working under him, I thought he was the exception, not the rule. Thought he was just one bad egg in a good bunch. Then I met General Oliver, and I realized the whole bunch was rotten. Blackthorn has his share of problems, but at least he's honest. That's why I came here. I heard, as much as I hate the guy, at least he's actually doing something about the food shortage. Of course. Well, I was good with radios, and they needed someone to handle the radio equipment back here. It's not rocket science, which is unfortunate because that at least would be exciting. Oh, I tried. Man, did I try. Could have joined the wolf pack if that AJ bitch hadn't cheated. They'll say we were neck and neck during training, but the truth is I always had an edge. The numbers prove it. For the last test, we were both set to run a mile. Somehow a convenient metal bar got left on my side of the track and I broke my ankle. Little Miss Perfect Hair said she didn't have anything to do with it, but she would never have gotten it otherwise. Joke's on her though, huh? Sorry, I don't catalog radio transmissions. I just make sure they're transmitting in the first place. You're better off talking to Rancor, or anyone else from the espionage division. I can't tell you anything. It's a secret. Just kidding. They're a group of spies led by Rancor. As you might expect, they're pretty private. The only members I know are John Wayne and Rancor. I've got everything covered here, but if you're willing to hike around the frontier, I might have something. I've been having trouble getting messages to our outposts in the region, specifically NCR Radio, Outpost Henderson, and the Vanguard Outpost. I think something may be wrong with their radio equipment, but I can't be sure unless someone checks it out in person. That's where you come in. Yes, sadly. Usually it's a snowstorm or one of those weird iBots jamming up the signal. This is different though. The signal isn't being interrupted, it's just not going through at all. Very few people have. No one will outright say this, but the Vanguard is where we send our undesirables. It also has a distinct lack of support, so it's a good thing the Legion hasn't bothered to attack it. You've been there before? It's our outpost on the bridge. Blackthorn renamed it in honor of your old CO. You remember him, right? I heard a ranger's in charge now. A guy named Malcolm. The very same. It was meant to boost morale, but their propaganda is so transparent that it didn't really work, even if John Walker is a dreamboat. Their broadcasting equipment is clearly still working, so maybe one of their receivers is blown? I'm good with tech, but I'm not the best shot anymore. Besides, I wouldn't make it far with the limp I've got. 300 caps. Maybe more if you fix the radios. You're a lifesaver. Before you go talk to Major Hartgrave, he can tell you more about the Vanguard outposts.
I'm busy. Leave me be.
Can't you see I'm working?
Tried the burgers at Wasted Angel? Out of this world.
Do not interfere with security operations.
there.
Have you tried H-bomb? It's amazing.
Impressive work you did out there, Courier. I never imagined we'd get our hands on something like this and deal a significant blow to the Enclave. But this is only the beginning. The intel we gathered from the Enclave camp suggests that Archimedes 2 is much more than just a weapon platform. It's an entire space station. I have no doubt that this must be the established headquarters of the Enclave.
You ever tangled with one of those scavs with the firework cannons? Man, they're terrifying. Some scouts were talking about these weird Brotherhood of Steel folk outside of an old tower. Probably just armored scavs.
Welcome to Outpost Henderson. I'm Ranger Malcolm. We can resupply you if necessary, but I wouldn't suggest you stick around for too long, civilian. It's named in honor of Corporal Henderson. He and the rest of his squad died trying to keep the bridge out of Legion hands. This place is crawling with Legion, even on our side of the river. It's no place for civilians. That's because I'm wearing Ranger fatigues. The other armor provides better protection in the cold, but I'm more comfortable in this than anything else. Yes. Well, technically no. We all lost our Ranger status when we deserted. As far as I see it though, as long as I have this badge, I'm a Ranger. I saw what the NCR was turning into under Kimball. Blackthorn isn't perfect, but he's better for the NCR than Kimball will ever be. Well, I guess there's no harm in telling you now. I was actually ordered to follow Blackthorn by Chief Hanlon. The Chief wanted me to keep an eye on him, but that was a long time ago. I haven't spoken to the Chief in years. I wonder how he's doing. Stay safe.
What are we going to do without Wolfpack? Have you tried H-Bomb?
Hey there.
It's amazing!
You ever noticed anything odd with the green fairy? That guy with the one eye gives me the...
Welcome to Outpost Henderson. Stay safe.
I was touched by your funeral speech, Courier. Thank you.
Hoarding more crap, I see.
Thank you for honoring Wolfpack's death.
Major Tom to ground control. You'd better have that arcade machine fixed like you promised, or I'm coming in there and kicking your asses far across the moon.
Damn it, Tom. I told you the circuit is dead. There's nothing wrong with it.
This is Major Tom to ground control. You've got 30 seconds before I start shooting. Now unlock the fucking doors.
Hey, Art, that damn security protectatron doesn't work. What the hell, man? I mean, this is ground control to Major Tom. Come back tomorrow.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm blasting through the door.
I told you, there's nothing I can do. Can you hear me, Major Tom? Major Tom?
Hey you! Why don't you quit standing there and help me teach these lazy-ass ghouls a thing or two about quality customer service? I'm Major Tom. These jerks have been promising me for a week they would get my favourite arcade game working again. They claim because they're from the old world they could get these old machines running. They're special terminals to play computer games on. I even paid in advance. Now they're holding out on me, so I took my protein pills and came down here to fix the problem. I suppose you're right. Fine, I'll leave them be, for now.
What is it?
So, you're the courier of the Mojave. I imagined you'd be taller. Of course, you're impossible to ignore. I'm the 10th eye, the eye that sees all, the eye at the center of everything. You're speaking to one of my eyes, my ears, my couriers, if you will. Together, we are the network, a web of information that runs thick and hot beneath the frozen ground. I don't know you, courier, but I do know your legend. It's hard to see, but it's there. The place where the bullet left a scar on the Mojave, the frontier, and you. You have my full, undivided attention, courier. That does not come lightly. You want it, whether you know it or not. You survived. You endured. You thrived in the place where nations die. I've lived a long life, and I've come to realize that every so often, when the wasteland faces a crisis, there is always one person at the center of the storm. This person decides the fate of nations, settlements, people. The Vault Dweller was one of these people, as was his grandson. The lone wanderer from the east was one of these people. I believe that you are one of these people, courier. Which is why I propose a trade. I want to know the kind of person you are, the courier without the legend. If I like what I see, I help fight the Legion. If I don't like what I see, you never see me again. What do you say, courier? Information regarding the Legion. Information I'm sure Blackthorn would like to see. But I wouldn't be giving it to Blackthorn. I would be giving it to you. Just talking to you, using my voice, is a risk. I've given you information, power over me. That trust works both ways. As I knew you would. This eye is one of many across the wasteland, 9 of which scour the frontier. Find them, and do what they ask of you. Once you've satisfied my eyes, we'll speak again. Good luck, courier.
Welcome to the NCR radio station. John Walker's upstairs, and no, I won't autograph anything. No reason. Darn it. Alright, I'm the voice of Sparkles the Unicorn. Walker said he needed some help voicing a character, so I thought, why not? I do one character for a few minutes and then I'm done, right? But no! Sparkles is popular. I swear to God, I'm half ready to shoot someone. Not when literally every single person who comes in here asks for my autograph, including my CO. He's the voice of NCR. That's what he calls himself. I'm not kidding. If you're here to talk to him, keep in mind that his ego's already huge. Try not to make it any bigger. This is a radio station. NCR radio, to be exact. Instead, I became a deserter. They must be so proud.
Ah, a fan. Hold your applause, please. I may look like I'm above it all, but I'm really just an average wastelander like you. Oh, that's a good one. Who are you? No, that can't be right. You must be a new arrival. I'm John St. Walker, but most people know me as the voice of the NCR. Well, I'm the voice of the NCR. Have you ever tried NCR radio? It's my voice that keeps listeners informed and entertained. I'm the top entertainer in Portland. Why, I think even Meta would have been jealous. In between perfectly picked musical choices, I make sure to keep the people of Portland informed with current goings-on. No news is free of embellishment, and someone has to keep morale up. It didn't just appear overnight, if that's what you're thinking. It was built before the war to compete with P-Town Radio. Judging by the size, this place was winning. Eventually, the NCR found it and decided to make it ground zero for their new entertainment platform, spearheaded by moi. Ah, my favorite subject. What else? I acted, performed dramas the likes of which the Wasteland had never seen. It wasn't exactly profitable, or good, but it was well worth it. Everyone enjoyed my shows, even if they never asked for them and tried to get me off the stage. Those cards. I write my own material, help maintain the equipment, and record everything. You could say I'm a John of all trades. I have plenty more where that came from. Here, Portland. Born and raised in Junkfleet. My parents wanted me to stick around and carry on the family business. But I didn't want to be just another petty thief. I was destined for the entertainment world. I didn't. They found me. It was destiny. After they took the station, they needed someone to run it, and started asking around for a willing host. I happened to be singing for some scavs nearby for food. They heard my voice, and I got the job faster than you can say famous. Aw, you sure? Stay beautiful.
Hey yo. Hell yeah. Okay. Of course, man, who hasn't? The man's a godsend. Hell, without him, I'd be bored as hell. Everyone here loves him. Well, come to think of it, maybe everyone except MXR. Oh, that guy. I heard he wanted to start a radio station or something, but no one really pays attention to him anymore. He was even a stand-up comedy man here for a while. Then Al came and took the attention away from him. He's a good guy, just frustrated that no one watches his show anymore. Well, you know, speaking of MXR, I got a small little task for you if you're interested. Well, there's no easy way to say this, but MXR is supposedly to have a treasure trove of images of sleuths and titties, so could you go grab some of those for me, please? Well, you know, the sleuths and the titties. I'll give you 500 caps. Fine, fine, fine. Just get it for me. And don't get caught. Hey, yo. Listen here, dickwad, I have a decade of combat experience. They don't call me NCR vet for nothing. I'm one of the few veteran rangers who left with General Blackthorn. We still believe in him. The NCR and the Mojave are corrupted. Once we get stronger, we'll return and liberate New Vegas. Wait a minute. Who the fuck do you think you are? Just because you're the courier doesn't mean you can have every little thing you want. Oh, okay. Is that funny to you? Alright, I get it. Bravo. Now could you please stop touching me now? See you around, kid.
Survival tip number 944. Walls are thin. Make sure you keep your voice down. If we can hear you, the Legion can too. Stay safe. When the voice of the NCR speaks, the Frontier listens. Just like you're doing now. Reports from Camp New Phoenix indicate that several people are missing. These people were known to have radical political leanings. Espionage officer John Wayne told us not to worry about the disappearances, saying, quote, "They can't hurt anyone anymore. The investigation is considered a low priority due to the poor service records of the missing soldiers. Put on your best dancing shoes, because it's time for another song."
You ever noticed anything odd with the green fairy? That guy with the one eye gives me the creeps.
Kept you waiting, huh? Wait, you're not MXR. I'm, making rounds to make sure that, that there are no illegal drugs in here. Nothing. Really. No way. This is mine.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Oh shit. That's the Sarge. We're not supposed to be here. Get in my box. We don't have a choice. I don't like this any more than you do. So get in my box. No problem. Well then. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Don't touch down there. Want to see some liquid snake? Quiet. He's here. That was close. You know what? Here, take these. I don't want these anymore. You did well, soldier. I'll see you around the battlefield. Good job, kid.
Hey yo. Oh hell yes. Here man, take the caps. Thanks a ton. I'll see you around.
Stay safe. Perk up your ears, fellow patriots. The voice of the NCR is here to give you the news straight from the front lines. We at NCR Radio would like to remind all Valvoid listeners that the allegations leveled at us by the breach outreach are completely outrageous. NCR Radio is the only radio station that gives you the facts you need to know when you need to know them. We hope you'll keep that in mind when the breach outreach continues its smear campaign against us. And now, what word from our sponsor?
I see you, courier. I want to see you, the man behind the name of courier. Information is my business, and information regarding you is more valuable than most. I am the 10th eye, the eye that sees everything. It doesn't matter who I am, or what I am. I have a title. I am the 10th eye. You are the courier. That's all that matters. You have my attention. One of my eyes, since blinded, bore the word network on it, but the O was lost to the cold, thus the network. The Foundation came before the 10th eye, ancient machines created by the giants of the old world to police and control the people. As for its current purpose, the network itself, I am its architect. As far as you can see, perhaps farther soon. Power. The Legion believes in military power, NCR the power of democracy, and House finds power in his legion of robotic slaves. They're all wrong. Information is power. When you control information and who has it, you control wars, men, nations. With a little effort, I'll control everything. You, and others like you. You always find a way. Always. Very astute. Yes, I use radio waves to control my eyes. I tell them where they need to be, what they need to look at, and they answer. I suppose you can. I suppose you have. It won't do you any good. The door to my bunker is sealed with a code only my eyes can mutter. You can ask, but don't expect an answer. You're like the Vault Dweller, a person whose very presence can change everything. I'd be a fool to ignore you. I am the last of my eyes, and the greatest of them all. No. 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 I have no stance, no ties, no distractions. I sell information to whoever asks and pays. I don't discriminate. The only superpower I'm loyal to is the network. I have no interest in petty wars beyond profit and information. You rode the wasteland even before the bullet made its mark. You can find them on your own. You make a fair point. I've sent the location of my eyes to the machine on your arm. Should make things easier. This eye is nostalgic. It remembers the old world, returns again and again to its monuments. This statue was created to honor a man whose name has been lost. Now, it's nothing but twisted steel. Not unlike NCR or Legion, both obsessed with their past, monuments for dead nations. They're doomed to repeat their forebearers' cycle of destruction. They can't let go. And what about you? What do you think when you see this wreck? I am free. You have satisfied this eye.
Continues to hold the position that the NCR has nothing to apologize for. A position I and all consider wholeheartedly support. Stick around. We've got some hot news coming right up.
I see you, courier. This eye is curious. It's seen your footsteps, your travels through the frontier. It wants to know why you became a courier. What are you running from, or to? I was like you once. Then I opened my eyes and created my home. You have satisfied this eye. I see you, courier. This eye is inquisitive. More so than the others, it searches for secrets, names, power. But there's one thing it can't find. There's a man up by the church. He goes by the name Kubo, but that's not his real name. This eye has tried to find his name, and was almost blinded by Kubo. So the task now falls to you, courier. You'll know when I know Kubo's real name. It's not my place to tell you how to do your work. All I ask is that he's alive by the end of your conversation. I'll be watching, courier.
Sup? Looking down, wondering how big of a splat I'll make. I can't tell whether that's a good response or not. Well, usually I have toys or something, but not anymore. Ever since the war started, no one really wants toys anymore, so I work as a merc. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, I guess. They're like little pieces of the world, before the war. Looking at them makes you think of a world without Wendigos, NCR, and parasites. It's nice. Doesn't hurt that they're hella fun to play with. At least, that's what children have told me. Yeah, it's, Japanese or something like that. Decided to use it when I found it on the back of a pre-war action figure. Oh, my name? It's none of your damn business. I saw you talking with that floating eyeball. I'm not giving you or that thing my real name. End of story. You're right. I'm just being stubborn. My name's Orion Pax. I don't know what it means. I think my parents just thought it sounded cool. Does that answer your question? Whatever.
Behold, I am the mighty Quimby Jones. Watch as I channel my mystic powers to make your caps disappear!
This is the part where you give me some caps. Thank you. You have no idea how hard it is to find a suit like this out here.
It is passed down from generation to generation. A secret art that allows one to access the dimension that lies just beyond our own. It is from this dimension that I draw my spectacular power. Now watch as your caps disappear!
I see you, courier. Orion Pax. It may seem like nothing, but his name is power. Now that I know his name, I know his past, his future, his family, his strengths, his weaknesses. I'll control him for the rest of his life, and he'll never know. You have satisfied this eye.
MXR, coming to you with the new...
Despite the Wolfpack's recent demise, the NCR has already introduced their replacement, the Courier of the Mojave. The so-called Wasteland Legend has officially joined the NCR Exiles, Blackthorn announced in a press release. Quote, "With the Courier on our side, the war will be over soon. The Courier, for their part, has not yet given a comment." Will the Courier live up to their legend, or will they just be a political figurehead for Blackthorn's regime? Time will tell. Also in the news... NCR has announced that they've reclaimed the bridge outpost lost just prior to the operation that cost the Wolfpack their lives. Though the area has little tactical value, it seems to serve as a symbol of the NCR's perseverance, despite its recent losses. As such, the outpost has been rechristened Outpost Henderson, named in honor of the popular corporal who fell in battle with his men. Former Ranger Ian Malcolm is now in command, and our sources indicate that he'll use the base as a staging ground for strikes into Legion territory. That's all for now. We'll be back soon.
Don't walk alone. These are dangerous streets of a city I've known. Don't stray from the path, or else you're gonna feel his wrath. No one you can trust. Fasten your boots and kick off the dust.
I see you, Courier. This eye has been following the man by the well. His name is Lot, and his path is very much like yours. This eye wants you to follow him to the end of his path. This eye wants to see what you do with him. He's a wanderer like you, but with a different purpose, a darker one. This eye wants to know more about him, and you. Why not do both at the same time? To say anything would be to make this exercise worthless. I'll be watching.
Outreach, we only broadcast the truth. This just in. The skids is gone. There was a battle, I think, between
Hey there.
and scav forces. It's thought that the Legion convinced the scavs to...
You see, that's exactly what I was wondering. I have to go on a piss break, come back, and everyone up and died on me. Then there's my sister, who's just flat out missing. No body, no nothing. It's like I went and pissed out a big old mystery. Hey, you seem pretty capable. Think you can help me figure out what the hell's going on here?
Radical. I looked around already, but I didn't find shit. Maybe you'll have better luck than me, though. I'll just sit here and give you motivational support until you find something worth talking about.
Some bad memories, some made me curse, some at ease. Ever since I learned my ABCs, been scraping by with the blood on my knees.
God, I couldn't stand that guy. He was always complaining about something. Whether it was the snow or the fact that his dick was 2 sizes too small.
I deal with things in my own way. You're damn right, I got something to say.
That was Terry. Good guy. I always cheated at cards though. So, in hindsight, he was actually kind of a dick. Rest easy, girl. Did you turn anything up yet? What? Are you hitting on me or something? I mean, I'm single, not desperate. No offense. I'm a trader. I go around selling, you know, stuff. Sometimes with my sister. Well, I don't sell my sister with the stuff. I mean, she's not a hooker or anything. She's my business partner. Jesus H. Christ, I can't talk today. Well, it's not 'cause I like the cold. I can tell you that much. I ain't got nearly enough hair for this kind of weather. I'm a merchant, for lack of a better word. My caravan was camped out by this well for the night. Happy-go-lucky well. Her name's Sarah. She's as tough as nails. So, I imagine she's doing fine right about now. It's just a matter of me coming to rescue her ass is all. Huh? What do you mean? Yeah? So, they were hired guards. They've done a ton of guard shit. Probably got hurt a few times. Why does it matter? What? Fuck no. Look, I don't know what you're getting at here, but I do know you're sounding stupid as shit. Come on, we've got bigger problems here. Good luck.
How was it hanging? The old fart saloon? Huh, I might actually know where that's at. Come on, let's get going.
Huh, I'm not the one you should be worrying about.
My own way, and you're damn right, I've got something to say. I say, why can't you come back? My life's been thrown way back. Before I say goodbye, I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I know the reason why.
It's been a while. Come on, the owner's a friend of mine. Let's go see if he can help us.
Well, a friend of lots is a friend of mine. What can old fart do for you today? Old Fart Saloon. Part bar, part trading post, all sorts of hell. Ain't no place on earth like it. Yeah, we don't really get much trouble around here. Usually some idiot tries to rob the place, then gets gunned down before he can put out his last word. Huh, what's my story, you say? Hell, take a good hard look at me. I am a story. Ha! Nah, I'm just messing with you. I'm just an old drifter trying to find his place in the world. Opened this bar about, God, what was it? Nearly 100 years ago. Well, however long it was, I've been here ever since. We've got the best damn whiskey this side of the continent. Pleasure doing business with you. My God, I'll help in any way I can. Didn't see anyone myself, but a few folks passed by saying they saw some strange people up near Dead Wolf Cave. If you're trying to look for their camp, I'd suggest you start looking there. It's just north of that big old hill over there. No problem, kid. Lot and his sister have always been good friends of mine. Hate to see this happen to them. Make sure you get the bastards who did this, you hear?
If you're after moonshine, I'm your man. I'm Bob Mason. I'm what you'd call a purveyor of the highest quality distilled alcohol in these here parts. Well, you don't have to be rude, but yes, That's what I do here.
Stay safe out there.
Well, Johnny Sims and I were... Not much else to it. Not much else to it. Well, Johnny Sims and I were pals, going back a while, and he found out I could make a swanky moonshine, so he set me up with a bit of a gig here. Not much else to it. I'm sure you'll be back.
Stop right there. You look like someone who's ready and willing to serve their country. The Enclave could use someone like you. See, I'm a recruiter, thus the uniform. I can take you to our base. I'll just need you to hand over all your weapons before we go. I'll have you know that this uniform is 100% American. Well, after the oil rig blew up, we've had to lower our standards a bit. Besides, you look like you've been in a few fights. Well, we can't have you firing out those weapons when we get to base. Wait, what? I mean, of course I knew that. Oh, I'm getting a message in my brain implant. Yeah. I've got to go, but, here, you take the uniform. Looks better on you anyway.
It's too cold out.
Daniel gives me the creeps.
Howdy. You looking to buy some protection? I got good guns for good prices. Stay safe out there. Stay safe out there.
Beep boop. Goodbye. Execute. Goodbye. Execute.
Hey there. Nah, not really. Go ahead. 5'6", black hair, resting bitch face, a minute younger than me. Named Sarah. Boom, bam, done. Nah, I've lived here for about 5 years, but I wouldn't say I'm from around here. Me and my sister grew up pretty damn far south of here in the NCR. Grew up in a small little shithole called Junktown. Parents died when we were pretty young, so me and my sister ended up living on the streets. After a while, we got sick of that shit and headed north, and that's all there is to it. Not much to me, honestly. Just a guy trying to survive. I was a milkman for like a week, but they went and fired me for losing all my deliveries. Of course, I didn't lose shit. I just kept it for myself. I fucking love milk. They ain't bad. Not nearly as bad as people say they are. They're better than a bunch of savage tribals, that's for damn sure. I mean, they ain't perfect. They got all sorts of corruption and idiocy. But hey, I'd rather have some government than no government. They're interesting folk. I've heard they do some bad shit, but I can't say I've ever seen it myself. Truth be told, I don't really know much about them, other than the fact that they have way too much pride in wearing skirts. What's under your fucking culture, shitheads? Sure. Bye. Oh man, it's like Christmas morning.
Honey, I'm home. Honey? Guess nobody's here. Damn it. Looks like we just missed them. Let's look around. See if we can find anything. What a waste. Jesus. Were they running a raiding party in here or a butcher shop? So much for saving Mother Nature. Hey, I think I recognize those cigarettes you just picked up. Nah, haven't done that shit for years. I just have a friend, Danny, who makes cigarettes just like those. Maybe we should go try talking to him. Might know something we don't. Hey, it's not like we got anything else to follow up on. Just follow the train tracks outside the cave south. You'll run into his shop eventually. Did we miss something? Doesn't look important to me.
your face off, dirtbag.
Finally. I was starting to lose feeling in my legs. Come on, let's get inside before we freeze to death.
If I wanted to talk to you, I would have said something.
Ugh. I forgot how much of a shithole this place is. It's like a baby death ball threw up all over the place. Well, regardless, let's try to play it cool. Danny's easily angered, and I don't want my balls getting chopped off today. Okay?
Welcome, welcome! Please take a look around my wonderful shop and let me know if there's anything that catches your fancy, friend. Hello, my friend. I'm Danny, proprietor of Danny's Shop. What can I do for you today? Many places, my friend. Most of it comes from my business partners, though a few of my offerings came to me by way of a trader here and there. My weapons are top-notch. You'll find very few their rival. Hope I didn't drain your pockets too much. Oh, you flatter me, my friend. I must warn you, though, I'm not nearly as interesting as I appear to be. Before I opened this store, I worked as a mercenary, traveling up and down the West Coast, looking for whatever I could get. After much time doing this, I grew quite wealthy. When I became too old to travel anymore, I'd settle down and open this store. It was exhilarating, dangerous, uncomfortable, frightening, but all the same, it was exhilarating. Truth be told, I probably would still be one if it wasn't for Billy over there. He was the one who convinced me to open up the store. The only thing I'm hiding, friend, is a great deal. Unfortunately, in this day and age, protection like this is necessary for a business such as mine to thrive. It is simply the way things are. Maybe. I have only 3 regular customers who buy these cigarettes. One died a week back, the other's an 80-year-old lady, and the last is a young, fit man. I suppose that leaves only one suspect, huh? Hold on, friend. Danny doesn't do favors for every little pipsqueak that walks in through his front door. You do something for me, and I do something for you. This is how this'll work. Ha! I like the way you conduct business. Very well. It's a deal. The man you're looking for goes under the name Ethan. I have reason to suspect that's not his actual name, but that is besides the point. He is currently in hiding from me specifically. According to my informants, he's hiding out in a small watchtower northwest of here. That's my business, not yours. Perhaps if I trusted you more, I would let you know. But now is not the time. Regardless, I wish you luck in your pursuit. Godspeed, friend. And don't forget, our doors are always open.
Sorry, I got distracted. What's the haps? Did any help you find the guy? Just working on my Captain Cosmos costume for Halloween. Nah, I'm just joshing you. I found it tucked away in a corner, and Billy said I could keep it. Awesome, right? No, it's pretty smelly in here. Must have been passed around a lot. Man, maybe it's pre-war or some shit. Alright, I'm getting off track. What did you learn from Danny? Sweet. Let's get going then. Keep doing that and I'll ram your gun in a place where the sun don't shine.
You touch it, you buy it.
I'm here to protect the store from bandits, not talk to snotty customers.
Need something?
You're listening to the breach.
You found me. Congratulations. Now sit back, listen, and try to keep your mind open. This is Woozer, and this is the sound of Baker's Underground. Big thanks to a certain wasteland wanderer. Woozer Radio is now blasting across the whole Mojave. That's right, no more static, no more weak signals. Just pure, unfiltered Woozer in every shack, camp, and town across the desert. You're welcome.
So long ago.
Who the hell are you? And why the hell are you here? Did somebody send you? Who was it? Ah, son of a bitch. I should have figured you'd catch up with me eventually. You're talking about Lot, ain't you? Then yes, I know where you can find his sister. But if you think I'm gonna tell you though, well, you're as stupid as you look. Hey, whoa, hold on there. There's no need to be throwing around threats like that. You want to know where to find Lot's sister? Fine, I'll tell you where to find Lot's sister. All right, look, they're holding her in a rundown office building they're calling the Mountain. Just head east into the city, and you'll get there eventually. The door's barred shut, though. You're gonna need the password, so you better remember what I'm about to tell you. 70 times 7. It'll make sense when you get there, trust me. Now, unless there's something else you'd like to discuss, I'd like to get back to thinking what the fuck I'm going to do with my life now. Oh, you're back? Was there something else you needed? Good luck out there. I hope you catch up with those bastards. Hey there. They're fucking insane. They're more like a cult than a gang. Always talking about forgiveness and shit like that. Apparently they've been together for a long while now. I wouldn't know. Wasn't with them when they started. They brought me on as extra muscle. Said they were trying to bring in people from the wasteland to, save them. Like I said, fucking loonies. Oh, those people are barely human. I couldn't stand it anymore. Told myself I was better than them. So I left. I think I'll stay here for another day or two. After that, who knows? Probably head up north. See what I can find up there. I've got a pretty nasty chem habit I'm trying to kick. Maybe some time alone will help me. Hey, you be careful out there.
Something on your mind? Go for it. I've got your back.
Get away from me, profligate. At least let me die in peace. What? No, get away from me. I'd rather die than let you touch me. What? That feels better. I think I can walk again. I'm not gonna thank you, courier. But in light of this, I won't kill you either. Ave, true to Caesar.
The Legion is your enemy. They tore into you, made you bleed, put you on the cross. And yet, you saved this one. Why? A cruel punishment. Albeit not crueler than the methods of the legate. You have satisfied this eye.
Should one forgive his brother? Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother, to the mountain. I see you've brought Lot with you, as expected. Were we expecting you? No. But were we expecting Lot? Yes. Such as the mother returns to its nest, so do the sinners return to the light. The mountain is the light, my brother. The last bastion of hope in this God-forsaken wasteland. Ah, yes. Is it Sarah you refer to? She is fine, don't worry. For now, we must redirect our attention to that of Lot's forgiveness. His forgiveness. The sinners must be forgiven before they can ascend to heaven. Oh my, has he not told you? Your friend, Lot, is a slaver. He is the one who enslaved me. He is the one who enslaved all of your brothers and sisters. Men, women, children. Sell, buy, capture. He has no exceptions, so long as the price is right. Every single brother and sister in this sanctuary knows his name with fear. We despise him. We loathe him. We hate him. He is the incarnation of all our evil. And for that reason, we must forgive him. Else we will never be able to forgive ourselves. It is not your place to decide his morality, but rather the hundreds of lives he has ruined through his own misdeeds. We have spoken long enough. Step aside. I wish to speak to Lot personally. You have no idea of the things we've experienced, the suffering we've endured. I will not ask you this again. Step aside. I'm grateful for your cooperation, brother. Lot, it's been a long time.
Hey, which one are you again?
It doesn't matter who I am. What matters is who you are and what you've done.
Yeah, really not helping with the whole remembering who you are thing.
Take a seat, Lot.
What? Hell no.
I won't repeat myself, Lot. And while you're at it, take off that stupid helmet.
Okay. Sheesh.
Brother Lot, are you ready to be forgiven?
Actually, on second thought, I'm starting to regret sitting down on this couch.
Brother Lot, are you ready to be forgiven and to have your soul cleansed forevermore?
I'd like to speak with my lawyer, please.
Your lawyer?
Yep, that wonderful man I came in with, the one standing over there. I'd like to talk with him, please.
Very well.
Shoot her! Shoot her now! Come on, don't be a sourpuss. Just shoot her. Fine, don't shoot her if you want to be like that. But at the very least, try talking to her. She's gonna fucking kill me. Thank God.
Yes. No! No, you just don't understand. You can't understand. The suffering, the pain, the loss, the tragedy, all of this is his fault. If we are ever to move on, he must suffer as we have. If anything, we're showing him mercy. For him, it'll be quick. No! You don't understand. This is the only way. This is how it has to be. Maybe you're right. What good would killing him do? His death will not change the past. I must confess that I have sins of my own to atone for. I myself am not a perfect woman. Perhaps it's time I remedy that. I believe it's time we leave this place. You'll find Lot's sister upstairs, on the 5th floor. Farewell, friend.
Well then, I suppose that's that. Look, I don't know who you think you are, but we're not exactly childhood pals. You don't need to know my life story, and I don't need yours. Yeah, to you maybe. I don't know where you're from, but my line of work's pretty common around here. It's like judging me for being a farmer or a scavenger. That's just what I do. Look, as much as I'd love to sit here and bitch all day, we don't got the time. We need to find my sister and get the hell out of here. Hope somebody gave you a key before they left. I swear to God, if they laid even one fucking finger on her, I'll track those bastards down and make them choke on their own dicks. What the fuck is this? What the hell did they do? How can I keep calm? Those fuckers butchered up people like they were cattle, and we let them walk away. My sister fucking died. Do you have any idea what that's like? No, you're right. Getting mad's not going to do me any good now. I suppose this is the part where I thank you for your help. So, thanks. I also suppose I should probably pay you too. Even if things didn't turn out exactly as planned. You did your job. You helped me find my sister. Alright then. So, what happens with us now? You want me to stick around or get out of your sight? I don't really care either way. If you say so. Alright, back to normal lot. Okay, let's get going. Sorry, sis. I know I promised I wouldn't leave you.
you know.
So the slaver lives. He should have died here. Would have brought things full circle. Still, he lost everything. That will have to be enough. You have satisfied this eye.
Alright, I'll keep low.
Oh hey, what's up? My name is Eugene. I guess you could call me a professional drifter. I wander from place to place and take whatever jobs I can get. Usually I'm doing courier work for the Breach Outreach though. No, I've only been here a few weeks. Gonna head out soon. All these NCR grunts make my skin crawl. I don't like superpowers, period. Portland's never been perfect, but we were doing alright before the Legion and NCR showed up. Now they think they're the ones who should be in charge? Yeah, right. People here are nice enough, which makes sense since a lot of people in town are high all the time. You'd think NCR would do something about it, but I guess they're too busy with pumping out propaganda. Well, one time I saw this chick in NCR fatigues run out and hand one of the junkies some chems. So either NCR knows what's going on here, or one of their soldiers has a side business going on. They're one of the two big radio stations in the region, the other being NCR Radio. Unlike NCR Radio, the Breach Outreach is independent, so they don't deal in propaganda. With both sides of the war leading misdirection campaigns, they're the only source of real news left. Later.
I see you, courier. This eye stares unblinking towards Camp New Phoenix, the heaving beast of the South. But there's only so much my eye can see. That is why you're here. I need information regarding the NCR, troop movements, assignments, espionage operations. Bring me those things, and this eye will be satisfied. You are the beast's heart. That much is true. It seems I'll have to keep more eyes on you than I thought. You have satisfied this eye.
That witch in the goose hollow was something else.
I see you, courier. My eyes fly aimlessly through the wastes. They see what they aren't supposed to. They hear what is meant to be hidden. And you once carried secrets in the palm of your hand. This eye hungers for secrets. Tell it something it doesn't know. It sounds impossible, but stranger things have happened. This information certainly is interesting. You have satisfied this eye. I see you, courier. This eye looks south, past the jagged edge of the frontier, to the nexus of the west, the Mojave. You've ridden the Mojave, carved paths into it like veins, the lifeblood of a civilization. You know the Mojave, right down to the dust on your boots. So, answer me this question, the question I cannot find an answer for. Who rules the Mojave? One courier against two nations. A fair fight. Even a courier can change the world. You've proven that. The Divide proved that. You have satisfied this eye.
hear about those crusaders by the Robco Tower? Those guys freak me out.
Irvington's a pretty nice town. Heard they got some kind of flag going.
I see you, courier. This eye is lonely. It had an other once, a shadow, but someone blinded that eye. That eye is gone now, but the secrets it held, its memories, live on in a piece of technology. Technology out of my reach. It's down there in the old world metro, and you're going to bring it back to me. Secrets. I don't know what exactly it holds, but I need them. Scavs blinded it, wanted to tear off its skin for salvage. Ghouls got them first. My eyes see and hear, but they can't kill. Only you have that power. I've sent the location of the part to the machine on your arm. My eye will watch for your return.
Run for it! I call their boots! Can't run now. Come out, fucker. Get him. Blow the fucker apart. Can't run now. Blow the fucker apart.
You came back like you promised. I'm so happy. I mean, right behind you.
I see you, courier. You found it. Good. Slot it in. My sight grows larger. This data will serve the network well. Nice try, but the information is proprietary. You have satisfied this eye. I see you, courier. This eye is already satisfied. Find another. Thanks to you, my eyes are now content. I'm impressed, courier. You've surpassed my highest expectations. I've sent my location to the machine on your arm, along with the code needed to access my bunker. It's time we met. Hello, courier. Welcome to the network, the heart of my empire. It's nice to see you with my own eye. A security measure. I trusted you enough to give you my voice, not my face. I would like to thank you, courier. I've succeeded in finding you, the real you. You surpassed my expectations. I dare say I respect you. You've made the network stronger than it's ever been. For your help and your patience, I have prepared a reward. There was another reason for our interactions. These eyebots, as you call them, they're my eyes in the wastes. You know this. What you don't know is that they can only go so far. I've tested it time and time again. They can go as far as the divide before they sputter and die. It's a glitch in their programming. They can't go anywhere that isn't in their GPS. They die if they do. That's why I sought you out. When you spoke to my eyes, they grew mouths and spoke to the machine on your arm. It told a story of a land to the south, a Mojave wasteland. From that story, I created a patch so that my eyes can go anywhere. My eyes will go south, spread through the Mojave, then west, then north, then east. The network will grow and grow until I see every inch of the wasteland. It will take time, likely years, but I have time. The network will always have time. Couldn't take the chance, not with your shadow. Besides, I needed time to prepare your reward. The intel I promised is in the case behind me. You'll also find radios. Use them, and my eyes will come to your aid. Don't worry about running out. I'll have my couriers restock this bunker, a bunker that will be yours, once you deal with your shadow. Remember this, if the shadow gets what she wants, then everything I've promised goes away.
So this is the network. I never thought I'd see it. Also thought it'd be bigger. Oh, right. This must be really weird, huh? Betsy Vertok, MXR Espionage Division. I've been trying to find the network space ever since the NCR arrived in the frontier. But 10th Eye was just too tricky. He saw through me every time. I could never get close. But I didn't have to. You did! Now we can use his eyebots to defeat the Legion! Or you can, anyway, since you did most of the work. Use them like 10th Eye did, as spies against the Legion and scavs. Who knows? Maybe we can turn them into assassins. They'd be perfect for it. Either way, once we get control of them, no one will be able to hide. No one. Just hack into the system and give NCR control. Easy. That's fine. You're a part of NCR, so that shouldn't be a problem. Wait, that eyebot's doing something. getting intel on the Legion's movements pretty soon. I'll stay here to coordinate the iBots. Make sure 10th Eye didn't sabotage anything. You made the right choice, Courier. This will save lives. It wasn't easy. You run fast. I could barely keep up with you most of the time. For now, just some espionage operations. Later, I'll have Wei work on turning them into functional assassins. Should save us a lot of time and lives. See you later, alligator.
Surprised that lock held up this long.
Hello, courier. Yes, but I will honor our agreement. I manipulated you, but I never lied to you. The intel I promised is in the case behind me. You'll also find radios. Use them, and my eyes will come to your aid. Don't worry about running out. I'll have my couriers restock this bunker. A bunker that's now yours. Once you deal with your shadow. Remember this. If the shadow gets what she wants, then everything I've promised goes away.
So this is the network. What are you doing?
Hit their asses for me!
And so, the shadow falls. You made the right choice, courier. The network will always be loyal to you. A small number of my eyes will remain in the frontier and relay information to your superiors. But this alliance will only last as long as you remain in the frontier. No matter what happens, courier, thank you. And remember that I will always be watching you. I knew you had a shadow, yes, but my eyes aren't equipped for combat. There was only so much I could do, and I needed to see what you would do with her. As you know, the Scavs greatly dislike the NCR. It won't be hard to create a narrative by dropping her body near Junk Flea. Goodbye, courier. I'll always be watching you.
Some scouts were talking about these weird Brotherhood of Steel folk outside an old tower. Probably.
That witch in the Goose Hollow is something else.
You tried the burgers at the Wasted Angel? Out of this world!
What you said about Wolfpack, it was really quite inspiring.
You're back? Guess I'm just that charming. What? No, that can't be right. If they were, I'd be getting a signal. It can't be a signal jammer. Rancor sweeps the base every week for those. When I first started getting dead air, I thought someone had cut the line, but I checked everywhere on the base and it was all intact. The only place I didn't check was Goose Hollow. We didn't plan it out that way. It was just like that before the war. It's such an easy place to hit us. I should have told the MPs to watch out for this. Goose Hollow is our ally. I had no reason to think they'd do something like this. Clearly, I was wrong. Yes, we need to find out who did this and stop them. Tell me what you find when you get back.
Oh, hey, what's up? Damn it, I was hoping no one would find that. Fine, I admit it, I cut the line, and I do it again. NCR radio is feeding people nothing but lies. If I can take them off the air, even for just a few days, that's a win. Wait, what? I didn't know they had anything to do with the war. I just thought it was for NCR radio. I'm sorry, okay? Look, I'll pay for the damage, then I'll bug out and you'll never see me again. It works out for both of us. Thanks. Sorry again for messing with your radios. Hopefully this can help.
was touched by your funeral speech, Courier. Thank you.
You're back? Guess I'm just that charming. Then what help are you? Sorry, I just thought we'd get something more, you know? Here's the caps.